Here we are, guys, with Quentin Tate doing intensity upper workout for the first part. And right now we're doing Z press. This is a substitute I switched out with for overhead press, standing overhead barbell press anyways. And I find that this exercise works just as well, and you cannot push nearly as much weight, trust me. So this is just a warm up, 65 pounds on the bar. I just want to see how it feels. This is my first attempt at ever doing these things. And then right there, I almost ate shit because I leaned back. With this exercise, you really want to sit on your hamstrings and kind of just focus on keeping everything tight still. Like everything this is just as like form focused as overhead press. Easy, just because you really have to focus on keeping your body upright and focusing on sitting on the hamstrings. Anyways, here's my second warm-up set, was 95. Oh wait, never mind, sorry, this is 105. Sorry, that was my last set. 105 for 5, and I do this for 3 sets of 5, just to get the intensity that I wanted. And this is a pretty decent exercise, and I feel like it's much suited for what I'm trying to accomplish with overhead pressing strength. Since I'm doing concurrent periodization, always going to be rotating exercises on a 2-week block at the very least, because I feel like I don't need to switch it every week, because I feel like that's just a little too much, you know, changing. I feel like as I'm either a late novice or somewhat beginner intermediate, so I feel like I can work in those 2-week blocks, keeping the same exercise and just adding weight to it, then rotate, and then so on and so forth. But anyways, after this, I'm probably going to do, I was thinking about doing overhead press off pins, just to kind of like break up the bottom part of the lift, but as you can tell, I really do like this exercise. And Z press, guys, go do them. And then here's my second exercise, was the incline bench press. I do 5 sets of 3. I did 170 pounds right here, but I felt like it was really easy, and I decided to add 5 more pounds, but there you go. As you can tell, the angle is different. This is different incline press. It's 20 degrees instead of 30 like I normally do. And then here's the exercise I did before, was standing overhead tricep extensions. Here's 85 pounds. I decided to add 20 pounds, and I felt like last time it was a little too easy, so I do about 5 reps here. For the second and third set of this, I decided that I felt the weight was just a little too much. I'm thinking to myself, you know, I know I can extend more weight. It was just a lot of this exercise just felt like it's because I was standing that was nullifying how much I can do, so I laid down for the last 2 sets. Anyways, here's the next exercise I love. Here's the standing one-arm overhead dumbbell press. That's a mouthful. Anyways, this exercise is awesome. I decided to use this exercise as an accessory to my shoulders for intensity day, and it's seriously one of the best things you can ever do since it's a unilateral movement. And so I just only get about 5 reps per arm for 3 sets. And honestly, I probably could have done more weight, but 60 felt pretty good. And normally I could do more weight than this in terms of just like seated dumbbell shoulder press, but standing, keeping my balance and everything, I felt like this is a weight I felt the most comfortable using. Honestly, like if I get more proficient at this exercise, I could probably press it up on 75s. To be completely honest, which is insane because I couldn't press 75s with sitting. Like I got stuck at 65s while doing the seated dumbbell bar shoulder press. So here's the next arm. You can tell I'm making all kinds of gains, guys. I'm not gonna lie, ever since doing that full body, I felt more full. And like in terms of like just size, I don't know, like I could be full of shit, but I noticed like my back is like way more thick. I could probably say that's because of the rack pulls. I've been doing a lot more rack pulls, but I can just tell like everything's just more filling, and like my back is just way better than it used to be. And so my arms, like they grew so much, but I don't know. Hard to say if it's because I started to switch volume and intensity on separate days and split up. But anyways, I do weighted pull-ups, and I do about 5 sets of 3 on this. This is 255 pounds. This is the most weight I ever pulled on a pull-up, and that's the reason why I decided to do 5 sets of 3. And the goal on this was, I was trying to lean back, but I don't know, it's just, sometimes I just forget these things mid-set. I just get so focused on just like, get the weight up, and so I kind of forget about form a little bit. But anyways, the goal is that it's the first half of the motion that really matters, because that's what's going to have the most lat activation, because it's just that The last half of the rep is more bicep activation as lat activation. It's that first half portion that it's pretty much all lat. That's why I'd say like my back is easily my best body part on my frame physique. Anyways, I do strict barbell curls. I do 95 for 3 sets of 5. There's a little bit of a sway, but nothing too crazy. I say it's strict enough, because you guys saw me do curls before. And here we are, the lower body intensity for routine of this. And I can also say, guys, this is by far the worst workout I have had in a very, 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 very long time. I'll explain why. Prior to this, at about midnight, I trained my friend Aaron. And by the way, if I have to train the next morning and someone asks me to train at midnight, I'm going to refuse. Sorry. That's just... It impeded my recovery so goddamn bad. And then I got... they wanted to hang out, so I was like, oh, whatever. I mean, I guess I could just train a bit later. But then my body runs off of like a clock, and I'm so used to waking up semi-early. So, like, I woke up at my normal time even with very little sleep. I think I only have about 3 hours of sleep right here in this workout. And this is bitch weight, guys. 375. I get it for 3 reps. I'm thinking like, okay, like my goal today was I want to get at least 495 for like 2. That was the goal today. But for whatever reason, this is it, guys. Like right here, the 405 for 3. This was my limit right here today. I was so peeved, guys. Like I don't know why, but I know, being the fitness nerd I am, like I know there's a bunch of reasons that I could probably explain why I was weaker today. But I don't know, it's just so psychologically like destroying when I see that I'm not even getting up weights that I used to get very easily. Because that 465 right there, it just wasn't budging. I was thinking to myself like, oh, Wednesday, I hit 495 relatively smooth. And I knew if I just tried, I could have got 2 reps of that. But 465 just wasn't going up. I was thinking to myself like, oh god, I don't know, it's just my mind plays tricks on me, and I just felt weak throughout the whole day on legs. I don't know, probably because I might have done way too much volume over the course of the week, because I was running like a really, really novice program that I switched to this concurrent periodization, and the volume was way higher, especially on the Wednesday when I did full body intensity. Like that took a lot out of me. That was just a lot of volume, even just like an intensity point, but like just volume, it was just insane. Look at the box squats. My box squat was just really pathetic. I could have done way more, but I was just so dead tired. I only get up to, I didn't even break the 200s today on squats because I was just so freaking tired. So this is 115. Yeah, that was easy. Like, then 135. Just do 1 set of 3 of this because, you know, whatever. It's just 135. It's not like it's crazy insane weight. And it's kind of hard to tell, but my legs, from that angle, it looks like it's not like going with my shins. But then if you look in the mirror, you can see that my hip is actually lower than my knee. So yeah, don't give me crap for that, guys, on the box squat. And by the way, guys, I'm not a powerlifter. I don't care about my squatting numbers, to be completely honest. The only numbers I really care about are my bench, my rack pull, and my weighted pull-up. Oh, and overhead press. If I had to pick, yeah, my top 4 exercises, it'd probably be those, and those are the only numbers I really care about right now. For weightlifting, I have other goals in fitness other than, like, weightlifting. Like, my other goals are, like, the calisthenics. I love calisthenics. I think they're so cool. I'm not gonna lie. And if I'm gonna get good at something fitness related, why not have it be kind of cool? So I'm just gonna focus on these movements for now. And oh god, guys, this is like after the squats I was like, okay, let's try doing some unilateral work and see how well I can do on that. And so I grabbed 55s for Bulgarian split squats, and I was like, okay, let's just try and get a rep. I do one, and then my foot slips off. I'm like, oh crap, okay, whatever, let's just attempt that again. And then I lost my balance putting my foot up. I was like, you know what, today is just not gonna happen. So I was like, let's do something really easy, something that I can manage to do. Like, even if I can't get enough, like a lot of recruitment, at least it's just like something I can do, and that was just squat jumps. I do 3 sets of 3 because I find that after 3 reps of this, I tend to lose power. So I just keep it on the lower rep range. And I just record the first and last set. Sorry for it being very dark in the lighting because I just wasn't paying attention and I know that my camera automatically filtered out crap like that. But anyways, here is my next little thing. This is at the end of the workout, and I figured, I need to get some more fluid down in the spinal area, so I decided to do some reverse hyperextensions. And we don't have like a legit reverse hyper machine, so I had to like go to the regular hyperextension little setup thing we have right here and just kind of do it like that. And guys, it really helps my back. Like after doing that, I had like lower back pain was pretty much gone, so that's pretty good. And so another connective tissue work. I'm going to start doing connective tissue work after my lower days for the upper body. Now on the rest of the days I just do it for the lower body. But anyways, here is external rotation, because I feel like if I had to do one connective tissue work, it's always going to be for the rotator cuff. And for rotator cuff exercises for connective tissue work, I always recommend just like the external portion of it, because I feel like everyone does internal rotation. So that was the workout for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on my volume day next. Huzzah!